Bishop takes h5, but wait a second. After rook f5, king, king, bishop d6. Oh,
Oh, he's gonna take on b4.
no! What did Timur just do? Why did he allow this?
Yeah, what is it? He was up 4 minutes. I was hyping it up for a tied match. Rook g5, but just rook b. This is a draw.
It's the match not over, though.
Yeah, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over.
The match is
the
not
match is
over.
not over. No, but it is over. I mean, this is a fortress, no?
No, but the match is not over.
But the
He'll
match,
have
sorry,
4
yeah,
points.
yeah, sorry,
Rook c1 and rook takes c3.
Whoa, he blundered the bishop. Rook c3. Oh
I'm
my!
gonna jump out of my chair right now.
Oh my gosh, Anish Giri, that is devastating. That might be the most devastating defeat of this entire event for anybody.
That roller coaster of emotions. All he had to do was do nothing. Keep the rook on the first rank. Timur has no way to make progress. He
None.
can get his king to b3. It doesn't help. Okay, Hikaru getting ready. Hikaru will have the white pieces. Will we see another Berlin? I predicted one knight f3. My comment didn't age well. Levy, I never thought I'd say these words in the booth, but Danny was right.
Yeah, it's going to be a long maneuvering battle. White's queen is going to decide whether to go to c2 or e2. White's rook is going to decide where to go. White will decide what to do with the expansion over here. You notice in that Duda game, Hikaru got to move all these pawns forward. That's why he won the game.
Exactly.
In the end game. Wesley's like, you ain't playing this against me.
So it's actually exciting to see two players who know this opening backwards and forwards duking it out. Let's see who prevails in the end. So far, they've made 2 draws. Will we finally see something more decisive in this game?
Okay, this is
Riveting.
All right, gentlemen. Here comes the king dance. The king dance.
All right, we can sit back.
Yeah, the king dance. Ready? King up.
This is where the eye contact is made between the players.
Yes, they're like,
But draw. As it stands, the white's king has no infiltration squares. Neither is white's knight. The h5 pawn is safely defended. This is still a dead draw. Okay, with that said, he's played f3. Again, squeezing out every last opportunity. At the very least, I still think the game might end in a draw, but Levy, at the very least, he's going to make Wesley sweat a little bit. He's going to make him work a little bit. Every ounce of energy matters in a long match.
yes.
I think the time has come to make the eye contact and, you know, start the process of the arduous and long process of move repetition.
F4, no.
Ooh.
No.
Now 96 and knight g7 is actually a serious threat.
Yeah, Wesley's...
Are we starting the discussion again? Are we reopening the factories here?
Oh, no.
Whoa,
That's
whoa,
the
whoa.
biggest
This is
advantage we've had.
This is what it all starts with, the knight's on e6.
Oh, my goodness.
And now Hikaru could start heading once again for the king side with the black knight hamstrung on e8.
Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way.
Honestly, no matter how the game ends, the fact that Hikaru has put Wesley in this position is, I cannot believe how much he's able to do in this position.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
It's very, very absurd, let's put it mildly.
Wesley seems to have an incredulous expression on his face, like, really? I'm still defending this?
Yeah, why am I still here?
But Wesley has 30 seconds left.
Okay, he finds it
Ooh.
just in time
Whoa.
on the 87th move to hold the integrity of his position. The problem is that White only has so many more problems that you can pose, and you might accidentally repeat moves. And not moves, but position.
Oh, knight g7, he's blundered it.
Uh-oh.
He's blundered it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's blundered it, but it's still probably a draw.
Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. 18 seconds on the
Hikaru
clock.
can prepare g5, and he can take as long as he needs to do so.
Another 100 moves, maybe.
He's got to go knight c3 here.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Yeah, and he shakes his head. Hikaru totally forgot about
No,
the
knight
move.
d1. Knight d1 and knight f2 I thought he should have played.
Oh, b5. Whoa.
Now knight d2.
But now knight d2.
Knight d2 and knight f1 check is an immediate draw, but will Wesley find it? He's got 18 seconds.
Plays knight e3.
Yeah, that's a draw. Knight takes g4 is possible.
Hikaru is not going to be happy. All that work to win the pawn, and then just, like, immediately draw.
So he wasn't winning for the record, but there was probably a way to dislodge that king from g5. But I think it was still always a draw. That was Hikaru's consolation.
Yeah, that was so... All that effort. Chess is such a brutal game. You work that hard, get him down to 20 seconds.
It's 5 a.m. The lights are off. Knight f8.
130 moves.
That's it?
Nothing to choose between them.
Can we see some fighting chess for a change?
I know, seriously.
Yeah, okay.
Chess is
Repetition
all
time.
draws, man. Yeah, there it is.
I know. I mean, chess is just a draw, basically. There's no fight to be had anymore.
Okay, but like this game, as they draw for the 3rd time, really does kind of show that. You can work that hard, you can still make a draw. 1.5, 1.5. Both players not even leaving the chairs. Wesley's like, I can't believe I just played 2 games in 1. F3 check.
And rook takes d4.
Oh!
And bishop takes g3. That ends it officially.
Oh, that actually does end it.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're completely
found
right.
it.
If no knight d4, I think that's it. Resigns!
Resigns?
He resigns!
He resigns.
Oh my goodness, Anish breathes a sigh of relief, and he has punched his ticket to the semi-finals in the most dramatic of ways.
Wow, Anish taking a sip of water. Finally, he allows himself a smile, a modest smile indeed.
And a hug. Wow.
Oh my goodness, what an Armageddon we just had. What a performance by Anish. We also could get some sort of a repetition here, like bishop f7.
And I think Hikaru would be happier. At this moment,
at this point,
I think that it's changed enough that now that rook, Daniel, is in front of the pieces. And we always say that rooks kind of operate best from the back because a long-range piece, right? The rook can exert pressure on e8 from e1 or e4, and he goes for a sacrifice. And I think that speaks to the fact he was not enjoying his position.
As does like his body language. This isn't a sacrifice like, yeah, I'm sacrificing in exchange, I'm getting all these squares. The knights are fully capable of handling themselves in this position. I don't think black is winning, especially given the queenside pawn structure. But now Wesley can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yep.
He can play this position out for a while. I really don't see a scenario where Wesley gets in any kind of trouble here.
Dmitry has to accept the draw. He does, in fact, do that, but he spoiled a huge opportunity. Oh my goodness! I thought it was a repetition was forced.
Yeah.
But Queen A7 check leads to checkmate. This king cannot go forward because the knight. It cannot step back because of the rook. That leaves Bishop B7. That's checkmate. That was checkmate too.
If you play e5 now, it's way too late because white then goes rook e6 and picks up the pawn. This is over. 1.5 minutes. I mean, Anish can sense it. We can all feel it. Even if you don't know the rules of chess, look at Anish's face. Look at his time usage. Nihal, he's taking a sip of water. You know what that means.
That confidence sip right there.
He wouldn't be sipping water if he felt any nerves in his system.
Definitely.
I think Anish should have tried to keep the tension, make Nihal be the one to take on g5. I think practically that would have been a lot easier to draw, and you can see I don't even know what the word is, devastation. That is a lot of money. Nihal Sarin is into the finals.
Unbelievable turn of events as Anish Giri loses on the board a rook endgame, and we do see that look of elation from Nihal Sarin. A hearty congrats to him, but unfortunately that's the end of the tournament for Grandmaster Anish Giri.
You know what, bro? Hold up. Let's get it. Come on, you got chess boxing coming up. Come on, bro. Get right there. Let's go.
Right now?
Right now.
Can't you? Okay.
Oh, my Lord.
Light work, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my land.
Do this. How you doing, chat?
Look at the form.
Oh, and he's clapping.
Oh, you clapping?
Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, while we have a quick minute, everyone, Brave means private browsing and
you know
so
I gotta
much
put on
more.
some weight for
By
this match.
default, Brave blocks ads and trackers on every page and videos you visit, even on YouTube. No ads means even more, up to 3 times faster page loads, faster streaming, faster playback, and faster push-ups. They're still going. It means 35% longer battery life while saving on mobile data and internet bandwidth for Android, iOS, and desktop. Get the best browser for gamers, streamers, and creators. Switch in 60 seconds. Be brave. Do push-ups. Go to brave.com/chess and switch today.
This might be the most impressive.
All right. When we return, we're headed to our 4th and final game of the day. Twitch subscribers, hang tight for more great content. We'll be right back for more from the Chess.com Global Championship title match. He finally beat him.
See what you're saying?
Yes, E3. So Hikaru.
Look at Hikaru's face.
Hikaru's like, really?
Really, Riley?
Oh my goodness. Hikaru looks disgusted at the opening. And I don't think he thinks it's a mouse slip. Does he?
No, I mean, if it was a mouse slip, we'd see it reflected on Duda's face.
What? Wait. What is going on? Is he playing a bomb cloud?
I'm speechless. I'm usually not speechless. I always know what to say. I don't know what I'm supposed to say right now.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to say right now? We don't see the chat. Chat is being nuts right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts.
Oh my goodness. I'm so used to having a chat on the screen somewhere when I'm live casting.
Levy, I knew something was up when he played E3. I could sense it.
Goes back to D5. We might see maybe bishop C4. It takes the pawn. I'm not sure about that decision.
Because now the queen's going to go to C6. And if you lose the C7 pawn, you basically lose your winning chances.
That's right. We could see bishop to G5.
King C2 only move.
Yep.
My God.
You want to be far away from a knight check, so diagonal is great.
Now queen C6 runs into rook C5, so maybe slide the queen all the way over to A8, and he does.
Queen G8 is kind of a backdoor move.
Instead, he backdoors it to C6. The knight moves back to D7. Again, rook C5 is a huge problem. Wesley might have to move his king.
No, this is getting very good for Hikaru. He might even try bishop to E5 to defend C7.
Hikaru just keeping the tension and keeping the tension. He's got 50 moves before the 50 move rule comes into effect. That's what he wants, but he's lost the F7 pawn.
That was not as planned. Bishop E6.
Oh no, this might signify the end of Hikaru's winning chances.
Knight to E5. Is he not getting mated there?
And the king sliding back to B1. Look how expertly, how deftly Wesley sidesteps all the forks, and now the knight as passive as it's ever been.
And be careful not to lose your rook to a fork.
Oh, bishop c6 is coming. Now Wesley might flat out be playing for a win.
Yep, that's right. But he doesn't even need to win. Trust me, if there's
No.
a draw on the table,
He's taking
Danya,
that,
his hand is extending.
grabbing that.
Yeah.
1 second now for Hikaru. He's just trying to prevent
Oh,
perpetual.
queen
He's
c4,
blundered
the rook! The rook has been hung by Hikaru, and he's up, and he is out of the playing hall.
Oh my God, what a finale.
He needed that rook, but so hard to keep it, Danya, with the queen having checks all over the open board.
Hikaru did everything within his power and everything not within his power. Nihal has his back against the wall. If you have to play bishop h2, oh my God, Levy, at that point,
h6 played, he's
last
sacrificing
chance.
the bishop.
No, but he can just take it, and the knight defends g7, and you can't take the knight because the rook takes on d1 with check. G takes f4, wins the game for Wesley.
Yep, all he
G
has to
takes
do
f4 is over.
But we might be looking at the final moves of the Chess.com Global Championship right here.
There we go. Nihal with the final bluff. Wesley does not buy it. G takes f4, and the last gasp, 0 compensation. On the next move, he's taking that knight off the board immediately. Get out of there. Nihal grabs his head. That's it.
And that's it.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The headphones are taken off for the last time. Wesley takes the first CGC title and the $200,000 first prize. Levy, what a moment.
What a moment indeed. Wesley So, we see there holding the 24-carat 50-pound trophy. That may or may not be accurate. Massive congratulations to him. He has been lights out the past 2 matches.
I like that,
man.
I like that.
Everybody's got it. We got a crowd here live, by the way. Huge shout out first and foremost to the city of Toronto and all the fans. They have showed up daily to remind me how much I screwed up to not have live ticket sales for this event. But so many of them are with us now, and we gave them the special treat of doing so. But all right, Wesley, we gotta get to you, man. You did it.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
You won the Global Chess Championship.